So this is the story. HTC and Samsung are both interested in banning the iPhone and iPad. The Samsung story came out of Asia, and they were talking to a paper, and they said that they wanted to ban the iPhone if it had 4G because Samsung owns patents for 4G. But the one thing that's going on right now in front of the ITC is that HTC has 2 patents for 4G, and they're requesting a ban on the iPhone and iPad. It's a fairly new technology that's being rolled out. So Apple does not have any right to that technology. And it's a cool thing because, listen, 3G to 4G is a big difference. If you ever use 4G, it's really fast and you will enjoy it. But if you're an Apple fan, you're going to be using it without the permission of a company that owns it, including HTC, including Samsung. It's obvious. There's 2 companies here that own these patents, and one actually took them to the courts, and the next one just waiting for them to come out with the phone. I do feel that Apple asked for all this. I know a lot of you people have a lot of hate. A lot of you people. Some of the people are telling me I have a lot of hate towards Apple, but yeah, I mean, I don't agree with a lot of their business practices, but I don't hate them in particular. I find what they're doing misleading. Check out my video where I called Apple themselves, just customer service, and I wanted to find out what they were telling the public, and it's a lot of misleading facts. One of the guys did say he didn't know, but as he continued the conversation, he just started saying a bunch of random shit about the iPhone. It was just ridiculous, comparing it to the Android and everything else. I was like, there's a lot of choices out there, and he goes, what do you mean by that? And it's like, what do I mean by that? Smartphones. What else would I be talking about? We were talking about the iPhone, and that's the world of Apple. They think there's one choice, and that's the iPhone. No, newsflash. There's a lot of smartphones on the market, and there's a lot of them competing with the iPhone. While CNN reports on BlackBerry and everything, the reality is that Android is climbing up and taking over the market. It is what it is. iPhones do sell a lot, but they come out with one a year, and there's a whole host of Android devices that come out throughout the year. So you figure it out. The numbers are against Apple in the smartphone business because there's a lot of competition. Maybe that guy didn't know that. But as far as the second phone call I made, the more she started talking, she was willing to say that there was Intel in a Mac computer, but she really didn't want to say anything about Samsung hardware in the iPhone. But I find it curious, even a customer service person, when you're using a tablet or a smartphone or whatever else it is, I'm sure if you work for a company, you would know what's inside of it. That's probably the first question that you would ask. What's inside the device? You have people spending a lot of money on this stuff, and the secrets need to go away, and that's why I'm creating these videos. So if you're an Apple fan, you better know that Samsung hardware is not that iPhone that you really like. There's questionable technology that they're using without the permission of other companies, including 4G. So we'll see what happens. If it results in a sales ban, yeah, I don't agree with it. Do I think that the boycott is a much better option for consumers? Absolutely, because what happens is the products go on the market and let the consumers decide if they want to buy or not buy, and also let Apple compensate the other companies for their technology. That's the way it works. Now, if Apple says they won't compensate HTC or Samsung for 4G, then fuck them. Let them have the ban on the product, and that's the result of Apple's business behavior. Let them create the technology. Let them create the ideas. If they have so many ideas, maybe they can create 5G. Who knows if they can jump from 3G to 5G? They would probably call it 3GS. They're an innovative company to an extent, but when it comes down to what's actually working in the phone, not innovative at all. All they're doing is working and building relationships, and actually, they're screwing themselves over with the business relationships they have right now. You guys tell me what you think about this issue. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.